This is the new Volkswagen Taigo, and this car's been out for some time, but I've driven quite a few Chinese cars at this point, and I want to see why people keep saying, why did you buy a Polo? Why did you buy a VW? You could have bought a Omoda for the same price with more features. So let's see if that statement holds any water. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video here on Liberable, and this video sponsor the VapeStation. Ladies and gentlemen, they are giving away a PlayStation 5 on the 8th of June here at Tyger Waterfront. The draw will be live, so if you come down with your family, you'll see the VapeStation. I think David, as family camera, will pull the name himself on the system, and we will see who wins the station. In order to win this PlayStation, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be signed up to the reward system and use code LIBERABLE when buying at any store here in Cape Town. And if you're in Joburg, Durban, wherever else, if you use the online store, make sure when checking out to use code LIBERABLE. Thank you so much to the VapeStation for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the video ahead. Hello everyone, welcome to Liberable and welcome to a new video here on Liberable. I just want to say, before I go further with this video, thank you so much to Tara. Well, I call him Tara, his name is actually Tariq. He runs Photogenics photo booth hiring business. Essentially, you can hire a photo booth for an event or for your business, indoor photo booths, or you can even have like those 360, you can hire a 360 camera where you stand in the middle and the camera goes all the way around you. He does all of those things. Please guys, check his business out. He was one of the people who motivated me tremendously to come back here on YouTube, and he even assisted me. So please guys, support his business, support local. He's an incredible human being, and to be honest with you, I was supposed to do this a while back and I didn't, and now the channel is Liberable. I think that is going to be my story about him. You'll see some more photogenics on the channel in the future. Also, before I go further, the VapeStation, please, ladies and gentlemen, you can win a PlayStation 5 the 8th of June. Make sure that you buy your vapes from the VapeStation. These guys are incredible. David, all the guys over there have been a huge motivator for me to come back here to YouTube, and they are trying to incorporate a lot of what they do here inside Liberable so I can grow this channel to the next level. So now that the advertisements are done, because the bills need to be paid, we can talk about, if I can find the page where I wrote this on here, the VW Taigo. So on the get-go, a Cherry, a Haval, a Jaiku, it's not better than this. I get annoyed with people who say that those cars are better. Yes, you get a bigger car, you get an SUV, but everybody that I know, well, not everybody, some people have great service with the Havals. Out of the 10 people I know that bought Omoda, 6 of them are faulty. I know quite a few people who bought Volkswagens and they don't break within the first 50,000 kilometers. And yes, VW also has a tricky reputation for services and things like that. At the end of the day, the quality feels a lot better here with Volkswagen. This is a small car. This is basically Polo size, 1 liter TSI, 85 kilowatt and a whopping 200 newton meters of torque, all going through a dual clutch transmission. I'm currently averaging 5.9 kilometers per 100, 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers, and that is urban. Volkswagen claims urban is 6.2 liters per 100 kilometers, and I'm beating that figure. They do claim extra urban or mixed. They're saying 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers. This is a 40 liter fuel tank. Boot size here with the seats up is, if I'm not mistaken, 440 liters. With the boot down, it's 1,222 liters. So you've got quite a bit of space at the back. The legroom is not too big, and the front of the car doesn't feel too cramped. So if you're a small family, the back seats are fine. If you're a big family, go with a Golf or a Taigo or something like that. Obviously, it was way more expensive than this Taigo. I like the way the front looks. I don't like the way the back looks. I don't like the way the side looks. I don't like these coupe style, like based on cars on hatches. I think they look quite silly, and I also think that they are impractical because you can't get something high at the back where you usually can get something tall in a Volkswagen Golf. Driver's side seat, super comfortable. Steering wheel position, excellent. Pedals, excellent. Armrest, nice and comfortable. Center armrest, nice and comfortable. However, here is no soft touch. It's got cheap these doors look on the doors. The dashboard is soft touch, but everything else is hard plastics, which I'm very disappointed by. You're paying, if I'm mistaken, 482,600 Rand for the Life, and you can go all the way up to this R line at 545,700 Rand. No blind spot warning, no adaptive cruise control, albeit you do have cruise control, you don't have those luxury features. I like this car. Let's get out of the way. I like the car. It rides beautifully. First, doesn't have the Beat sound system, and let me tell you something, even this stock sound system, excellent. I don't know how on earth VW managed to get a woofer and a tweeter, no center speaker, no mid-range speaker in the door to perform like this. Whoever EQ'd the system up from factory and selected components of the doors did an amazing job. The sound system sounds excellent for what it is. It's no Volvo XC90 or Nime in a Bentley, but it's pretty damn good. And for what you're paying, it better be, because you do not get a sound system like this in even the Sony sound system in the Omoda. Doesn't sound anywhere near as good as this. That system sounds terrible in that car. And don't get me started on the Val. I don't know how those sound systems passed how do I say, scrutineering or inspection. I don't have anything against Chinese cars. I just don't particularly like them because I've driven a few, and I hear a lot of reviews in South Africa. Oh, I drove a Taigo, it's the best car I ever drove. No, it's not, dude. Like, come on, like, get real weekly. Get real. It's not the best car. I had the GWM tank. I didn't like it either. They just have problems. And people in the comments gonna shout at me now and say, Nias, you think you're quiet, you know, you get off your high horse. Yes, there are certain things people can afford, but Taigo, but Haval and Cherry should do better. There's a lot in those cars that are wrong, and for the price they're asking, it's not cheap. A lot of people say it's cheap. It's not cheap. It needs to be better in certain areas. So good. I don't know how the hell they did that. This 1 liter turbocharged engine coupled with this 7-speed DSG is excellent. If you put your foot down, the thing goes, and it goes good enough. It sounds lovely, very silky smooth. The start-stop is a bit intrusive and annoying. The gearbox blends gears together beautifully. The engine is great. The engine is excellent. I don't have any problems with the engine. I don't have any problems with this car. And in fact, I would recommend people to buy a Taigo if you like the way it looks, or a T-Cross or a Polo. Every time I drive these cars, I go, someone in the engineering knew what they were doing and put together a quality car. I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to repeat that. I don't like the plastics on the inside. It should be better for a car that cost $500,000 for a small little eco box like this. It should be better. Volkswagen removed all the touch controls on the steering wheel. It is now physical controls, which I've shown you guys the instrument cluster enough on other cars. You guys know how that works. The climate control is still touch control, but it doesn't offend me. I set it to 22, I click auto, and the car does its thing. It keeps me cool, and I can kind of relax. I don't need to mess with the touch controls all the time. The sunroof is a very nice feature, and I'm certain that 554,700 Rand is base. I don't know if the screen in front of me, actually no, I doubt these are standard. I'm sure this car goes well over 600,000 Rand with some spec added to it. And I know you're all gonna say yes, but it's too much money. I know it is too much money. We are living in a time where cars cost tremendous amounts of money. I do see a market crash happening soon. I can already see the way Audi slashed A4 and A5 prices because no one's buying the damn things. Car values are falling. But the lesson in this video I want a lot of you to take away from today is stop listening to every journalist that says Chinese cars are better than German, European, or hell's sake Japanese cars. Because a good friend of mine bought a specific car, I won't say the brand. He watched a South African YouTuber rave about this car, and he ended up burning his fingers. A lot of the time, people are doing reviews, they don't even own a car, but they are giving advice on you should buy this, you should buy that, you shouldn't buy this. That is, like, I'm calling it out now, that's unacceptable. I'm not putting names to it here, but a car needs to be owned and then you should give opinions on it. For example, I can't comment on this car's reliability because I don't own the car. However, you guys can go in the comments and say, yes, I owned a VW Amarok, gave me beautiful service. Niaz, I owned a Haval H6. Over 2 years, I had no problems. That's the kind of engagement we need with the community to go, right, these are the issues, how do we address them? So I try and avoid problems with these modern cars because I don't have the experience to talk about, unless I hear stories from people that I can then relay to all of you. A lot of you will see my modified car reviews. I actually talk about the issues of cars because there's been enough time for one to dig up the issues on cars. But for now, I recommend the Taigo. It's brilliant. I'm not gonna lie, I'm flipping, even like, let's check this corner here. You guys can see it in the front view camera. Let's push here quickly. I mean, this is just brilliant. Brilliant. Excellent dampening. Let's go between the two cars here. I mean, excellent. Truly an excellent car. And the same can be said for the Polo, and the same can be said for the T-Cross. And that is why those cars sell so damn well. Yes, Volkswagen has lost tremendous market share to Suzuki, but you know what? Suzuki doesn't have a premium product in its segment that can compete with this. Suzuki's are coming in at much cheaper prices as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much. If you're gonna scream and shout at me in the comments, go ahead. It's a discussion. We're allowed to talk to each other and learn. That is my intention here with this channel, and always the direction I'd like to go in. So yeah, legend, thank you so much for watching this video. Check out the Volkswagen Taigo in the description box below. I've listed one that is spec to the standards that I like, and I'll leave it at that. Be free, be you. Love a rebel. Out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video here on Liberable, and this video sponsor the VapeStation. Ladies and gentlemen, they are giving away a PlayStation 5 on the 8th of June here at Tyger Waterfront. The draw will be live, so if you come down with your family, you'll see the VapeStation. I think David, that's family camera, will pull the name himself on the system, and we will see who wins the station. In order to win this PlayStation, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be signed up to the reward system and use code LIBERABLE when buying at any store here in Cape Town, and if you're in Joburg, Durban, wherever else. If you use the online store, make sure when checking out to use code LIBERABLE. Thank you so much to the VapeStation for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the video ahead.